Hello, collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left this video. For those of you who are staying, we're going to get the collective read for this week, Monday through Friday. What is going on this week for the collective spirit? What is going on? What's going on for the collective? Okay. Monday, Knight of Cups reversed. Tuesday, Ace of Wands. Nice. Okay. Wednesday, the Fool. Thursday, Spirit. What's going on Thursday? Ooh. Thursday might be a toss-up or a delay of some sort. Five of Cups. Okay. A setback. An emotional setback Thursday. What's going on Friday? What's going on Friday? In the deck. Seven of Swords reversed. Okay. Sorry, apologies. For those who are unaware, I've been pretty sick lately, so I've been kind of taking the back burner to the channel. I haven't really had like a voice or the energy to really do reads, so this will hopefully brighten some spirits and get at least something out for you guys for this week. So Monday we get the Knight of Cups reversed here, okay? So that's somebody who either needs to apologize or you're expecting an apology that's not going to come, okay? Or it could just be somebody being very emotionally detached, like they need to do something. This is like it's kind of like that energy of like knowing that you need to feel it and refusing to. Like somebody going through something and they're just kind of putting it to the side and getting what they have to get done, kind of thing. Or just like distracting themselves from the emotional aspect of it, even. Could be some of you. You might need to be distracting yourself a little bit, not letting your emotions overdrive you, okay? Or be pushing you to do shit that you shouldn't be doing. All right. Tuesday, okay, let's put it this way. Monday, don't be doing nothing that you're going to have to apologize for later, okay? Tuesday, we get the Ace of Wands, okay? So something's going to come out. Something's being offered to you in some way, shape, or form. It could be a new beginning, something creative, a creative thought that comes to you. Could be you wanting to plan a trip or some sort of inspiration on something that you want to do. It could be a new hobby. It could be a side hustle. Something's coming there on Tuesday. Some sort of information or some sort of, it's like an ignition. It's like an ignition. It's something is igniting your creativity Tuesday. Wednesday, we're getting the Fool. Okay, so that's like feeling real. Being in your innocent energy. Some of you could definitely be looking into travel. It could be somewhere where you've never been before. Could be like tossing caution to the wind Wednesday for some of you as well. Some of you may be dealing with someone who's very naive on Wednesday. You might be alerting them to something. Like trying to tell them like you're too close to the edge. You know what I mean? Like something to that effect, if you catch my drift of what I'm saying. Like you're just trying to warn this person. They may not yield your warning. Just gonna put it there. Thursday we get Five of Cups. It was kind of stalled out on the shuffle there. Almost like some of you are unsure as to whether you want to be upset about what has already happened or if you want to move forward with what you have left. A lot of you are just kind of, you're fencing. You're fencing the issue, like whether you need to be upset about this or if you need to be the bigger person and walk away. A lot of you are confused as to which action is the better to take. Friday we get the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Swords reversed, okay? So there's going to be a lot of you that are being kind of put down about your strategy. You may have like 7 people that are coming at you about how you're strategically planning something. They may be telling you this isn't the right way to go. This could be some of you sticking to a plan. Like not just doing things like Wednesday you're kind of it's that haphazard energy of, well, fuck it, let's just do it. And by Friday you're like, yeah, I might need to put some more planning into this. Like I may need to save more money for this, or I may need to rearrange some things before I decide that that's the best way to do it, or to some avail there. Also, some of you, it could just be verbally, like you're verbally being very careful about what you say, because someone may be using it against you at that point. You realize that something, a way you say things, even, I'm hearing the way, though it's the way. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Or it's not what you do, it's how you did it. Something to that effect on Friday. Some of you, it might leave you feeling feeling like you need to be more strategic, feeling like you almost have to shield, or not shield, filter. It's like you feel like you have to filter what you do and what you say around people, because I feel like they're kind of passing judgment on it and kind of ousting you out of things, and you're not really sure like who or what to trust by Friday is how I'm gonna put it. All right. What advice do we have for the collective this week, Spirit? What advice do we have? What advice do we have for the collective? Okay. All right. Okay, fear nothing is reversed. Okay. All right. We're going to see what's in here. Two wasp is in reverse. Okay, so that's telling you, like, you may not get a fair shake at something. You may have to, how do you say? It's going to make you feel out of control. It's going to make you feel unjustified, okay? It's not peaceful, whatever it is coming. Somebody is looking into something that is not fertile. It's not protected. That's what I'm hearing. It's not protected. Whatever this situation is, it's not protected. However that goes, okay? First you beg, then you, or first you borrow, then you beg. Okay, so if you're looking into a loan or into buying something this week, be very selective about what you're doing, and definitely I wouldn't make a decision this week. I would stall that shit out a little bit. Never confuse movement for action. Okay, so pressure sales may be something that comes up for someone, or someone kind of feeding the beast, like they may be breadcrumbing. That's kind of how I'm going to put it. Being the change in how things are done, the self. You know what I mean? It's getting to that realization point this week of you are only in control of what you do, okay? You have to be the change to what's going on. You have to decide where you need to fight, where you need to submit, what needs to be done, and what doesn't need action to be taken at all, okay? Fear-based thinking is not what we're aiming for here. We're looking for strategy, okay? Especially strategy. You also had Helm of Awe, but it was also reversed, okay? So you could be feeling like a lack of direction this week, or a lack of safety, a lack of guidance, lack of protection even. Just definitely make sure that you are not mistaking someone's movement for action. Like this could be someone being like, if you don't start picking it up, like this is what's going to happen to you. Like being at work, somebody may tell you like, oh, you're not going fast enough. If you don't increase your rate, this is what's going to happen to you. Or if you don't start pulling your weight, this is, I'm kicking you out. Or if you can't be civil, something will happen. You know what I mean? Like it's almost ultimatum energy. I do feel like it's coming from a source that I feel like whatever it is, that's coming from someone who doesn't really know what they're talking about. So it's going to be frustrating. You're going to feel like this person doesn't understand because they haven't experienced it. Yeah. First you borrow, then you beg. I keep getting drawn to that saying, okay? So if you borrow anything, and that doesn't necessarily mean it has to be anything physical or financial. It could just be borrowing someone's time or someone's energy. Like maybe you make a phone call to like try to get some advice from someone, and because you've borrowed their time, you may now have to beg them to help you change something. Like maybe you took someone's advice and now you have to beg to have it reversed. Like you almost have to, this is almost like you did something and now you have to apologize for your actions because it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, or you didn't know enough about it. Like it's almost like whatever it is seems to be great, but it doesn't turn out so well. Okay, that's how I'm gonna put it. Really focusing in on yourself this week is going to be real crucial for most of the collective members. Focusing in on yourself, what you can do, what you can control. That's what's important, and not confusing someone's movements for their actions. Definitely don't be getting in no fights this week, guys. For real, for real. Not gonna go good for you. Don't do it. Okay. Let me just take a quick gander here if I see anything else. That Thursday energy really did take quite a bit of time to come out, so I feel like you may be fencing for quite some time, or it may be like a constant distraction on Thursday where you're just like, do I do this or do I do that? Do I do this or I do that? But by Friday, you're being strategic, so just be patient with yourself, especially emotionally, okay? Especially if this has to do with anything that requires emotion to be tacked onto it or reiterated. I heard reiterated. Like it's something you have to tell over and over and over again. Maybe somebody's having to like say something in court or having to repeat something to like a higher up, like a magistrate or an attorney or a boss. Like this is someone having to relay a story over and over and over again. And it's almost like each time you have to say it, it's weakening you emotionally. Like you have to explain to them what happened to the 3 cups and why there's only 2 instead of 5. And it's really annoying. It makes you feel vulnerable. I don't feel like you're going to get justified from any situation this week. Speaking to anybody about the issue, I don't feel like you're going to get justification this week. Somebody might make it sound real good, but at the end of the day, like, you're still going to have to be strategic. You're still going to have to verbalize what the fuck is going on. And it may not come out right. It may be how you're saying it to someone that's not. That's why it's not coming across. So that's why you're not getting the help that you need, because something is misunderstood or misrepresented. It's moving, but there's no action taking. Like they understand what's going on, but there's nothing they can do about it. Type of energy. And I feel like that's just going to continue throughout the week. And really be careful with allowing yourself to wallow. Okay, like don't wallow, but don't come up swinging either. Like find a happy medium. All right. That is what I have for you, collective. Hopefully it resonates for somebody. Hopefully it's helpful. I wish you all lots of love and light.